If you're looking to buy some hydro dipping film but you're not sure where to find it, then this video is for you. Stick around and I'll tell you everything you need to know about purchasing this hydro dipping film, and I'll show you a bunch of different places where you can find it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to All Things Fun Hydrographics. My name is Chris and I work here doing arts and crafts for a living. Today we are continuing our video series that we like to call Just the Tip, where we give you guys great tips and tricks so you can become a better DIY hydro dipper at home. And today's video is sponsored by the entire hydrographics industry. Actually, this video isn't sponsored at all. We're just going to be talking about all the companies in the hydrographics industry that sell film and supplies that you are going to need. But you should definitely check out our channel sponsors. I've got links to them down in the description box below and coupon codes where you can shop there online. Enough about that, let's go talk about film. So the very first thing you need to know about purchasing hydro dipping film is not a whole lot of it is made right here in the good old US America. Most all of it is made over in the land of sweet and sour chicken and egg rolls, and then once it's made, it is shipped over here to Americaland. Now, if you don't live here in Americaland, it's no big deal. Hang around to the end of the video. I will tell you guys where you can find film in your country. Now, the suppliers here in the US have a lot of options of film, but there's some things that you do need to know. The first thing is that some patterns are kind of universal and they're just, distributed to a bunch of different suppliers. They all have kind of the same designs. But then on the other hand, there are a lot of exclusive designs that go to specific suppliers, and you can only buy it from those specific suppliers, which we'll talk about here in just a second. And then on top of the exclusive patterns, you've also got what we call licensed pattern. Now, licensed patterns are pretty much mostly stuck in the camo world, and the way the licensed films work is, since it's mostly in camo, like a camo manufacturer will only sell their camo film to one supplier, and that supplier will have to distribute it to everybody else, and you'll only be able to buy it from that one supplier. There are some licensed camo patterns out there that are not available to the aftermarket at all, so like I can't even purchase them unless I have a contract with the manufacturer. The one that I get asked about the most is Sitka camo. I think that's how it's pronounced, Sitka, something like that. I don't know. But I don't have a license for it, and I don't know anybody else that does, but I do know that there is somebody out there that dips for Sitka. It's just not me. The last thing you need to know about licensed patterns is there is a lot of licensed emblems and logos and characters and things out there that are not going to be available on hydro dip film. If they are a knockoff and they're not from here, and I would not purchase them. So things like Disney characters, movie stuff like Deadpool, pro sports teams, like Forrest Gump, there's just a lot of really popular things and logos like that are not going to be able to be put on hydro dipping film because of the licensing costs. Like in order to do something in Disney's, the person that wants to make that film would have to pay Disney bajillions of dollars just to have access to one little character, and most of the film manufacturers are just not going to be willing to spend that kind of money just to sell a couple of meters of film. So with all that being said, let's go find out where you can buy film from. So the first supplier we're going to talk about is TWN. You can find them at watertransferprinting.com. I'll leave a link down in the description box below if you want to check them out. TWN holds a license for most of the popular camo patterns like Multicam, Cryptek, ATAX, Moonshine Camo, which is who makes Muddy Girl and all the different Muddy Girl varieties, Tiger Stripe Camo, QE, I can't pronounce it, but that camo, I'll leave a picture of it over here. And they're most famous for all of their wood grain patterns. They have like a bajillion wood grains to choose from. So if you're looking for any of those licensed camo patterns, TWN is where you will have to find them. And then they have a bunch of other stuff as well, but they do have the biggest selection of wood grains out there. And next up is going to be Big Brain Graphics. You can find them at gobigbrain.com, also linked down in the description box if you want to check them out. If you're looking for any of the Mossy Oak patterns, Big Brain is where you're going to have to find them. They have an exclusive license for all of the Mossy Oak patterns. Big Brain also has a lot of exclusive patterns that you can only get from them that come from designers like Hydro Monkeys, Rapid Graphics, and they also have some in-house designs like Insanity, which you guys have seen me use here on the channel before. Next up on our list of places to buy film is going to be these guys right here, One Hit Wonder Paint Company. They don't only sell hydro dipping paint and do-it-yourself kits, but they also sell film. They have a pretty big gallery over on their website. I will leave the link down in the description box below, but it is OHWPaintCo.com, and they have a really good selection of just about everything you could ever want. Carbon fiber flames, skulls, just about everything out there. They have it on their website as well. And next up on the list is going to be Dipros. You can find them at Dipros.com. Yep. Link still down there. There's going to be links, I promise. Now, Dipros does have a few licensed camo patterns like Veil Camo and True Timber, but they also have a pretty big list of exclusive patterns that only they have, which is going to include a lot of like your blue line flag, your red line flag, Punisher skull stuff. They've got a ton on their website. I've done a few videos here on the channel about bale camo. I actually kind of like it. It's pretty cool looking. But Dipros is where you can find that, dipros.com. Next up on the list is going to be Liquid Concepts. You can find them at liquidconcepts.com. You can also find them here on YouTube. The owner, Brian, does a really good job with his videos, and he'd probably be my closest competitor in the department, because I think we both say in our videos more than anybody on YouTube. But nevertheless, Liquid Concepts is a great place to buy film from, but they're most known for their custom film. If you're thinking about having a custom design made, or you're looking for something specific and you don't see it on anybody else's site, Liquid Concepts is who will be able to help you out with that. They have a ton of film options, so definitely go check them out over at liquidconcepts.com, and also subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. He's got a bunch of good information. And if you do subscribe over on the Liquid Concepts YouTube channel, make sure that you go in the comments section on every single video and type, Chris from ATF Hydrographics is much funnier. Love you, Brian. And last but certainly not least is going to be PA Hydrographics. You can find them at pahydrographics.com. My good buddy Roy just recently took over the operation there. He is doing a phenomenal job. They've got a bunch of exclusive films for them. They're their own designs, and they have a huge variety on their website. Definitely go check them out. And if you're into custom motorcycles, custom Harleys, and things like that, Roy is definitely the guy to follow. Go check him out over on Facebook, PA Hydrographics. You will see some really cool stuff over there. And of course, check out their huge film selection. So what about me and All Things Fun Hydrographics? Do we sell film? No, we do not. I get asked that question about 35 times a day, either through YouTube comments, email, Bookface, Gram. There's always somebody asking if I sell film. No, I do not. And that is why I made this video, so that you guys will know where I purchase film from, because every place that I just listed is where I buy film from. But here at ATF Hydrographics, we only offer the service. We have people bring us stuff or ship us stuff, and we dip it for them and send it back to them, or they come pick it up from us. I do not sell any kind of hydrographic supplies at all. All right, now if your address is somewhere on the globe other than Americaland, listen up, because I'm about to tell you where you can buy film. Very simply, go on the interwebs and look up I'll leave a link down there. I can't pronounce it. It looks like the number 7 at the Chinese restaurant down the street. But this particular hydro dipping manufacturer that starts with a T will let you order online and ship to whatever country you live in. Link down below, because can't pronounce it. Now, if you live across the pond in the UK, you guys have a supplier over there. Not only do they sell tea and crumpets, they also have Hydrographics refinishing service supplies. At least is what their website says. But at least I can pronounce this one. It is Hydrostyle UK. You can check them out at hydrostyleuk.co.uk. Y'all got some weird stuff going on over there. Why can't it just be uk.com? Why's it got to be all this extra? But whatever. But check them out if you're in the UK and you want to get hydro dipping supplies over there. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's roll the bloopers. Hydro dipping film and you're not sure where to find it at, I can tell you, because I buy it, a lot of it. So what about me and all... Ooh, sorry. Is that straight? You can't put into film versions. Thing like video is for you. Why am I doing this? Like I'm pointing at you. I'm not sure. Which one are we talking about now? TW. And now the moment you've always been waiting for. You've always been waiting for this moment. For a lot of the most popular camo patterns. You've seen me do that one. You've seen me do that one before. Film, but you don't know where to look. If you're looking to buy it, but you don't know where to look. Does that make sense? Is that proper English? We never do proper English on this channel. What am I talking about? I don't even know why I made a freaking note script thing and I'm not even using it. I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking talk about whatever. Popular camo patterns like I know all of them. You know how I know all of them? Because I got a list, right? Maybe I should just look at the list. Film and you don't know where... Why's everything so close? There's just things that we're not going to be able to put on cam. There's just things that are not going to be out on... This is not going good. If you do subscribe to their channel, make sure that you go down in the comments section on every single one of his videos that he uploads and tell him that ATF Hydrographics is better.